What do we got?
As some of you may know, actor Hugh Jackman has been attached to star in the upcoming film Collateral Beauty for director Alfonso Gomez-Rejon. However, according to the Hollywood Reporter, Jackman has had to pull out of the film due to a scheduling conflict with his upcoming Wolverine film. Fox is now in final negotiations with Will Smith to take over the role. The film, co-starring Rooney Mara, centers on a New York advertising exec, played by Smith, who experiences a deep personal tragedy. His colleagues devise an unconventional plan to break him out of his depression, which works, but not in a way that anyone imagined. Schnepp, do you buy or sell Will Smith joining Collateral Beauty?
I do. I really like the premise of it. It's hard to, it's for me, like, because we're in such fantasy weird realms. Does he die and then they come back as flatliners and he brought a spirit back with him? I'm sure it's not like that. I'm sure it's a very human drama. And he's a great actor when he's allowed to really act. I mean, I think he's great. So I think replacing Hugh Jackman with him, good choice, good star caliber. I'm looking forward to the film.
I think I buy this. I buy this big. These are the types of films I think Will Smith really excels in. And it's funny because the description sounds a little bit like a cross between Sean Penn and Michael Douglas's The Game with, you know, something else that Will, like Pursuit of Happiness, you know, kind of blending those two. I think this is something you do with now. Is Will Smith as good of an actor as Hugh Jackman? He's a different kind of an actor, but I really do think Smith excels in these kinds of movies. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And Rooney Mara, as far as until I see her really suck in something, I'm all on board with. She was just in that movie with Channing Tatum. What was that one she was in a couple years ago where she like plotted, she murdered somebody and made it look like,
it's not 21 Jump Street, I don't know.
No, it was not 21 Jump Street, but I'm forgetting the name of the movie. She was in it with, not Charlize Theron, but Catherine Zeta-Jones. Side Effect. Thank you, Dennis. Side Effect. And even though I didn't like the movie, it tells you something about a performance when you see a movie that you don't think is actually that good, but a performance really stands out to you. I thought she was spectacular in that. So I'll see her in anything. So for me, this is a big buy.
Yeah, it's a buy for me too. I love Will Smith. I am so on team Will Smith. Again, similar to Ryan Reynolds, I think he is a guy who can do a lot. And, you know, we all understand how Hollywood careers work. And sometimes when you're an actor, you need to play things safe or worry about the bottom line or whatever the case may be. But I love the idea of Will Smith teaming up with Gomez-Rejon.
Yeah.
I mean, especially, you know, because he, as a director, does things that are extraordinary, whether or not they are supernatural by definition or extraordinary by definition. They excel, they elevate, he brings something out of his talent that we don't necessarily see all the time. And so I'm really excited about the pairing of Will Smith and him because I want to see Will Smith kind of get dark or gritty or whatever it may be, but I want to see him go for it. So I'm totally on board with this. Definitely a buy.